am Heinrich, your go-to girl for real estate.
And it's Kat Bryant.
We are here at ProSource in Allen. It's one of the vendors that we use because we love wholesale pricing and we love to pass it on to you.
Absolutely.
Yes, we're not just here to sell homes. We're here to help you anything that has to do with real estate or your home ownership. And this is a series of seminars and classes that we're going to be doing this year, and a series of videos that we want to teach you things you can do to feel good about your home, whether you're moving in 6 months or you're staying for the long haul. We're here to help you in any way.
That's right. And so we're going to start the year off with bathrooms.
Yes, bathrooms.
Bathrooms.
Well, buyers really care about bathrooms and kitchens.
Absolutely.
And guests care about it, and you know, all of us want pride in our bathrooms. You know, some of the homes that we see, people don't understand how to get the black out of the grout and stuff like that. So why don't you talk about?
Right. Well, you can always try bleach at home. You know, try that first. But if you have some deep inset stains and you maybe need to get your bathroom recaulked or something like that, you can call a company like the Grout Doctor, and they come in with all their professional equipment, and they'll steam clean and get all those grout lines cleaned up and make your bathroom look a lot fresher.
Yeah, it looks
and
amazing.
Cleaner. It makes such a difference.
Yes.
So minimum, get at least that done. Get your bathroom cleaned up. Right. And then let's talk about your next level. So let's say that maybe you're thinking about selling, you don't know, maybe you're going to stay, but what are some other things that you can do to freshen up your bathroom besides clean? After you get it all cleaned and caulked, what are some of the other things that we can do? So some of the easier things that you can do is you can definitely paint. You can paint the walls. You can paint your cabinets. You can do your mirrors. You can, like, if you have just the big glue-on mirror, you can actually have it framed. There's places where you can order parts that you just stick onto that mirror, and it looks like a framed mirror.
You can order that online.
Yeah, yes. Or you can pull it off and you can replace it with maybe 2 framed mirrors or something like that and make it look good.
Yeah, and when you take those down, beware that they've actually glued those on the wall with liquid nail, and when you pull it off, a lot of times there's drywall damage, and they're very big and hard to get rid of, actually. Nobody wants those big mirrors.
So if you are going to replace, you might get something pretty much that's going to take up that same amount of space, because otherwise you're going to have a lot of repair to do on your sheetrock. And
yes. And something as simple as faucets, but if you really don't like it, a faucet's, you know, $100 to be able to really freshen that bathroom.
It will make such a difference, just replacing those faucets and handles on the sinks and stuff. Same with light fixtures. You can, if you have those Hollywood bulbs over your mirror, those are builder grade. You can get rid of those and update your lighting. That'll make such a big difference.
Yeah, you can get a lighting fixture like less than $100. We can talk anywhere from, so if you have a nice base cabinet, and like Kat said, you could paint it. You can do things by adding handles. There's so many choices in handles out there, and those are easy to switch out over and over. And when you go to buy them, make sure you're buying the right distance here, because you don't want to create more holes in there. So here at ProSource just happens to be there, but Home Depot, you can get them online. You can go get them almost anywhere. But there's lots of choices. There's pull handles. You can change these out very easily on your cabinets. Once again, you could paint them or not, but you can change the handles out very easily. There's knobs and pulls, and these cup hooks I love for my kitchen, just on the drawers.
It makes such a big difference in your bathroom.
Yeah.
It just totally updates your look.
Yes. Let's talk a little bit about bathtubs. A lot of people are taking those ginormous tubs out. I personally am not a bath person, but never had time with all the kids.
I'm a bath person. I got my eye on this one. This is mine.
And that's a little bit, I was telling Kat, it's a little bit small for her, actually.
I'll fit in there.
But there's so many different styles of what you can do. So if you're going to change your bathtub out, that's the time to change out your tile.
All right. So if you're going to do a full bathroom remodel, you want to be very careful about the products that you're choosing to put in there, because some tiles are porous, the natural stones are porous, and they're going to absorb the water, and it's going to just cause a mess, and it's going to be difficult to clean up, like we talked about earlier.
Yeah, so these are long-term solutions. You want to go basically neutrals with your choices, and then kind of change your decor up, because this is a long-term installation and an expense that you want to be able to enjoy for years to come, where you can kind of change with the styles without changing.
So stay in the classic palettes, blacks, whites, grays, the neutral colors, beiges even, because when you get into those crazy colors, you're stuck with those. They're cemented down to your floor, and you can't change them out as often. We've got Paul here with us. He works here at ProSource. He's going to explain some of the differences in our products that we've got.
So this is a natural stone. It's a marble. Cost is typically going to run about $10 to $15 a square foot.
You can get a porcelain tile, less maintenance. Cost is half, so $5 to $6 range. You don't have to seal it, you don't have to worry about anything. The visuals on it are pretty much identical to natural stone.
So you want to avoid the natural stones, and you want to go with something that's going to be a lot more durable, that's going to last and stay clean.
And this size is much more popular than the smaller tiles, and you're going to have, like Paul says, less grout line.
And then we have some options here for like your shower pan or maybe some accent tiles in your shower.
Yes, these are called penny tiles, which I love, and you don't actually have to place them all evenly. They come on a sheet with a screen on there, so it makes it easy for install. If you're a do-it-yourselfer, you might be able to do this yourself as well. These work great for backsplash, or as she says, you can actually cut them, and you can use them as a accent piece of there. And Paul was talking about, this is a new product. Why don't you talk about this product?
So this is recycled glass, and it's actually safe for the floor, so you don't have to worry about chips, splintering, things like that, cutting your foot. So they're safe for shower pans. It does have a matte finish, so you can use it in there. It's got a friction for wet floors,
Yeah, it looks really cool.
and it's also on mesh.
There's just so many neat things. Paul can kind of talk to you about what your project is, what your budget is, and then they can find it. Because the beautiful thing about why we work with ProSource and why you should work with us is we get wholesale pricing on everything, and we pass that discount on to you, so that, and then we hook you up with the installer and you pay him directly. So there's no middleman and markup in there, and we can hook you up with them, and you can just get our discount. So now let's talk a little bit about the finish on the bathroom counters. It's very important to not do too state specific, and you got to consider the size of the counter. You know, in your secondary bathrooms or in a powder bath, these are all beautiful, but you don't want to do something too crazy or too busy on a smaller surface. You're not gonna, for one, it's going to be more expensive, but you're not going to get the full benefit of it. It's going to look really busy in there. You're going to want to select something.
I like quartz in a bathroom. I really love what they're doing with quartz. You can get something that's like just solid, and you can get stuff that looks like granite or marble or whatever. You know, I think that quartz is definitely the way to go because they're so durable. You can't mess them up.
Well, we hope you've had fun talking about bathrooms with us.
Yes.
And we just wanted to, tell you that we're here to help you with anything. We know what buyers and sellers are looking for, and once again, it's ever changing, so we have to stay abreast of what's going on.
Right.
But we also hook you up with people that are really trained and are always with the cutting edge of what's going on, because we don't want to tell you something that might be 6 months old or something. But so we're going to hook you up with people. We're going to get you the best price. We're going to send you the best vendors. And Kat, we do more than just tile and carpet. We have every type of vendor out there.
Electrician, plumber,
painters, roofers.
landscaper. We've got it all.
Yes, and we're here to help with anything. People text me about the craziest stuff. That somebody texted me and asked me if I had a taxidermist, and guess what I do?
We've got a dog walker I can recommend.
Yes.
We've got it all.
So that's why they call us the go-to girls, not just the go-to girls for real estate, because we love to help.
That's right.
Well, thanks for spending some time with